Welcome back to the channel. Where are we? Tuesday. We're on Tuesday today. Before I go any further, good grief! All I had was one little gin and tonic. Before I go any further, said it right that time. As I said, welcome back to the channel, and I would just like to thank all my new subscribers. Very recently, you've heard me say before, I really didn't think possibly I'd get one. Then I got one, but yeah, I've got 21 now on the channel. So that's really cool. Appreciate it. I don't know whether you subscribe because you like to go to sleep, and my ramblings and voice put you to sleep. But hopefully it's a bit of an interest to people. And one thing I would like to say is I like the community as well. It's really interesting, really diverse, and yeah, enjoying it a lot. Another thing I'd like to say is it's nice to see 365 back online and posting. Great setup, 365. It looks really cool. You can see you put a bit of time into that. Always pushing, aren't you? Which is really super cool, because then that makes me think a little bit more about the creative side of what I'm trying to do. But yeah, cool to have you back, buddy. Wish you well with your new setup. Right, what did I want to talk about? I'm in a bit of a dilemma, because I was going to talk about some silver bars, and I managed to dig this one out. And before I started the video, I was just having a cup of tea, finishing a cup of tea, and I was just looking at my setup, looking at this Britannia silver bar, 10-ounce bar, and I just sat there and I thought, why did I get this? What on earth made me get it? Why did I get it? And then, of course, I've got 10 ounces of 1 ounce coins laid out in front of me. So then I was sitting there thinking, well, what would I rather have? A 10-ounce slab of silver like this beautiful Britannia bar, or would I prefer to have 10 single ounces of silver? And yeah, that put me in a bit of a quandary. I was thinking, crikey, what would I prefer? And while I was thinking about it, I then thought, well, hang on, I've got another 10-ounce piece, which is this one here. This is 10-ounce coin that I picked up some time ago. And then I thought, well, if I was going to go for a 10-ounce, do I prefer coins, or do I prefer bars, or do I not prefer to have either of them? Although I've got them now, of course. Should I have not just getting 1 ounce silver? I haven't got any 1 ounce silver bars, but 1 ounce silver coins. So yeah, that was interesting. And I really don't know what I would do. I haven't really looked at this Noah's Ark 10-ounce coin too much. And of course, I then sat there and thought to myself, well, okay, I obviously like design. I find that quite appealing when I'm looking at this stuff. Out of these two, obviously one's a bar, one's a coin shaped, both 10 ounces. What would I like to look at the most if I didn't look at price or anything like that? And it's got to be the coin. But then I still think, am I better off with 10 single coins or a 10-ounce piece? So yeah, quite interesting how all of a sudden I was just going to talk about this, and then that made me think about getting onto the whys. Why did I do this? Did I really need this? what on earth made me get it. And if I'm honest, I really don't know why. I just thought it was a good thing to do at the time, which is stupid, really, thinking about it. Because really, I should have had a reason. And this gets me back to what I've been talking about before. You know, it's you can just do things on impulse sometimes. Don't know whether it's a good idea or not. Yeah, of course, I've got 10 ounces silver. Lovely. But would I really want 10 ounces of Britannias? You know, 10 single ounces of Britannias. Or, now I've seen this in the flesh under this lighting, would I find these more appealing to collect, stack? Interesting. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this, we'll have a look at these in a bit more detail at some other time. The reason why I'm thinking this is I want to try and challenge myself, really, and improve on what I've got. And I was just sitting there thinking, okay, what do I do? Do I just to keep a bit of motivation in building or collecting, make sure I purchase something every week? And then, of course, that sent me on that thought process of, or do I save up the money and buy one of these every 10 weeks, or buy one of these every 10 weeks? Or do I just buy one a week of these? Or one a week of these? Obviously, it all comes down to money. I'd love to be purchasing more, but I can't justify it in my own head at the moment. And it, just doesn't quite make sense, even if I could afford it, to be fair. Because slow and steady always wins a race, in my eyes. So yeah, there's my dilemma. Save up, start looking, and getting a bigger coin, more bars, or single silver coins. And then money comes into it as well. If I look at it as investment, getting value for money, well, we all know it's all a little bit of a gamble, and we don't know what's going to happen in the future. But am I going to pay too much of a premium for special coins like this? Not much of a premium for buying bulk, what I would call bulk, and normal bars in comparison to buying 10 singles. Or go for these. In the UK, it's probably the cheaper option, but keep away from the brand new ones. So I'm not paying VAT on them, and pay a lower price, which seems quite appealing if I go that way. But I can't get away from this design thing that's going on. Oh, dilemmas. And I'm very lucky to have these dilemmas, because I know some people would struggle even to think about, which is really sad in our day and age. Struggle to even think about the purchase of second-hand one of those, pre-owned. So yeah, that's a bit of let's just put a downer on my thought process now. I am lucky. We are lucky if we can do this. We are so lucky. But anyway, I don't want to put a downer on it all, but it is reality. I don't know what to do. But once I make up my mind, then obviously I'll let you guys know. And it'd be kind of cool to challenge myself in one way, shape or form, and surprise you all when I unpack them on a video. But yeah, I need to I need to discipline myself and start to. I'm a great fan of what they call dollar cost, well, it's pound in this country, pound cost averaging in these sort of investments. I'm in it for the long run. I can't believe that I would ever, well, it would have to be an extreme circumstance for me to ever sell this stuff. It'll be what my kids, my grandchildren will be handling and playing with, and hopefully not selling in the future, and see them in good stead, hopefully. So yes, I'll let you know what I do as I do it. I hope you're all okay, hope you're all well, and I'll see you on the next video. Take good care of yourselves. Bye bye.